Mr. Murali pilih.
Question 16.
Sorry, question 16.
The National Environment Agency, NEA, works closely with stakeholders such as town councils, building managements and religious organizations to encourage responsible burning of joss paper and incense. HDB estates display educational materials such as posters and banners to advise the public to use the joss paper burners provided and to burn joss papers in small quantities to minimize smoke. Town councils have also adopted joss burners that can burn more cleanly. Feedback on joss papers and incense burning has been declining from about 1,100 instances of feedback in 2015 to about 500 in 2018. As for large-scale burning of religious offerings, NEA works with stakeholders to minimize the emission of smoke and fly ash. This includes reducing the scale of burning, locating the large metal cages and burners away from dense residential areas, and improving the design of the burners. For example, NEA has introduced eco-friendly burners with a cyclone dust collection system at Mandai Columbarium. The Kong Meng San Po Kaksi Monastery has also installed an eco-friendly burner with an ash filtration system to filter out fly ash. We encourage the public to be considerate when burning joss paper and incense so as to keep our environment clean and safe.
Mr. Gantempo.
Okay, SNS for the reply, especially highlight those temples that had implement these services. But we also do notice that in a public housing estate, we also have cases that where the families actually or the applicants have used those big, large metal cage to burn those big items, right, which is quite near the housing estate, and then actually drew complaint from other residents. So would ministry consider like incentive, further incentive to work with the stakeholders and even with or the relevant party? How could they improve, such big casing, that used to burn large item or even papers? That would be helpful, right? Thank you.
Thank the member for his supplementary question. First, let me say that in housing estates, for the large metal cage burners, they are normally used during specific events, like during the 7-month festival as well as funerals. And in order to be able to place those large metal cage burners in housing estates, you need the approval of the town council. So normally the town council will allow this on a temporary occupation license basis for a fixed period. So our advice, we work very closely with the stakeholders, including town council. Our advice is for the town councils to ensure that these large metal cage burners are not located very close to dense residential areas, away from the residential areas. As well as, of course, we do have educational materials that we share with the town councils so they can give it to the residents as well as to religious organizations and other stakeholders in the industry to ensure that, they burn it within the large metal containers, and they do it in small quantities to mitigate or reduce the emission of smoke. As well as the fact that, of course, we also encourage the industry to look into design, improving the design of these large metal cage burners, including containing the smoke coming out. And indeed, we have actually worked with industry and other stakeholders to look at trials of such eco-friendly burners. And we will continue to assist in such trials to facilitate the adoption of technology to mitigate smoke and fly ash emissions from burning, as long as there are parties who are willing to work with us.